And this is really looking good. I figured that I would sit down with you guys and kind of help you get started with what and when to get started with your lawn in the upcoming spring. So one of the things that I like to do, let me hold on a second. For spring lawn care here in the Ohio region is if you have taken a journal, kind of like what I've done, you will notice that over the last few years, you may get a few warm days here in February or early March. So you might want to take some steps to get prepared for that. One of the steps that I like to take is I like to put down some crabgrass preventer. And that crabgrass preventer, what that will do is it will coat the lawn and stop the weeds from growing. But you got to be careful. A lot of people tell you that you need to be at 55-degree soil temperature. That's true, but the average homeowner is just not going to be able to keep up with that or never know. I know most of you want to do the 4-step process or 5 steps, have a beautiful lawn, cut it every week, and that's how you go. So for me, I always try to put down, if I get the last week of February, 2 or 3 days where it's in the 50s air temperature, I may put down some weed and feed then. Because the crabgrass preventer and what you probably get in your big box store also handles broadleaf weeds. And I don't know what all weeds are out there in the north. I'm sure there's hundreds of them. But I'm also sure that they all don't wait till it's 55-degree soil temperature. And you'll see in the video here me doing that. But one of the other things that I like to do is, if needed, I like to go over with my dethatcher and knock off some of that thatch and maybe some snow mold or whatnot. So when I knock off that snow mold with the thatcher, then I'll put down my crabgrass preventer, and I don't want to be late with that. So it could be the end of February, it could be March. Ground isn't too hard or anything like that. I found this knife. It's a pretty long knife. We'll see what we can do with that. I sprayed this. I don't know where it is. What did I spray on there? I sprayed this Loctite on there and let it sit after I sanded it down a little bit. So we're gonna see if we can make this. I don't know. This thing looks 50 years old. Looks like a whale knife or something. We're gonna see if we can get it to look better. You're detaching if you need it. Then your soil test. Then your crabgrass preventer. Thatch, soil test, crabgrass preventer. That soil test will come back in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and you know exactly what to put down on your lawn. Until then, I just usually just work out here in my tool shed, messing around, and should have showed you guys how rusty this thing was that I found. But we're going to try to make it a little bit better. I think I'll use the workshed for this. Yeah, first let's do this. Now when that dries, I'll sharpen it and I should be able to see that blade real nice. I'm not even sure what I'm going to use this for. But anyway, you want to make sure that you thatch, you weed and feed, and you soil test. You don't want to be late with your pre-emergent, okay? It's better to be early than late with your pre-emergent. I found this out the hard way. So we don't want that to fall, do we? Let's back that up a little bit. There's plenty of things that you can do leading up to that time, though. I'll probably go over some budget videos with you guys to kind of let you know what I spend on the budget. I would say start putting a plan together in January of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. You'll see what I'm doing here in the video. And the reason why I can do this is I started a long time ago trying to keep track on paper or different ways. And then I finally said, why don't I just put this in the Google Calendar? And the reason why I put it in a Google Calendar, every time I cut my line, everything that I put on my line, the reason why I do that is because it can follow me. I'm going to sit around in here and sharpen some tools. One of my favorite things to do. This is just a stone, wet stone. I just soak it in the water and use it. No big deal. The next project is this old rusty buddy right here. I think we can get this pretty cleaned up. Knock that rust off of there. It's kind of cool because it has like a compass on the other end. And then when you unscrew it, you got matches and wire and needle and thread, all kinds of stuff in there. I don't know, survival knife, I guess. Again, something else that I found. Well, I don't know if I found this or someone gave me this. I had it for a while now. It's got a little broken compass at the top, but we're gonna clean this boy up. I'm going to set the edge of this for about 25. So that was a heavy. Looks like this is gonna clean up pretty nice, folks. I don't know if you can see that. So clean it up, we'll polish the steel. All I'm trying to do is just break that up a little bit. Use some of this 30% vinegar here. I probably wouldn't do this with one of my finer knives inside, but for out here, I'll clean this up real nice, and man, will it look good. See that? And vinegar takes that rust right off. I'm gonna put a razor's edge on this maybe by next week. This is gonna be a nice little fun project. Oh yeah. It can get a lot sharper, but now tell me you wouldn't want to use that out in your yard. Man, is that nice or what? Now, I'm not out here trying to shave everybody on the block. I just need something to cut, do some things around the yard. And this is really looking good. But I think I will put a razor sharp edge on it. But I mean, I got a little fish hook thing here, and I might even sharpen those down, file that in a little. But yeah, these are the kind of things that you do over the winter. You know, to be quite honest, even though I'm starting to hate the snow. Like the snow is starting to get on my nerves, right? Because I like being in the yard so much. But I think here in the north we get a break because we are forced to go inside, take some time off, but we get to play with these type of things. I am always tinkering, taking stuff apart, putting things together, trying to see how they work, testing stuff out. Obviously, I am not a professional, but for around the house, a regular homeowner, there's a lot of things that I got some experience in. So thanks for tuning in. I'll put this out there right before Christmas time. Hopefully you guys will get it. And maybe if you get a couple of gift cards for Christmas, then some of the ideas that I'm giving you, you can use coming in the first of the year. Because when the first of the year hits, trust me, you're going to get a warm day in 60 days, but you'll probably get snow right after that if you live in Ohio. Thanks, and I'm out.